She wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more. Tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Check three. Hey, watch it. What? Here we go. Go to 54. Wide. Get wide. Check three. Here we go. Going to 53. 26.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Watch twist. Here we go, kill. Check hot route. 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Your track. Showing it. Back. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill. Under 10. 10. We're going to 54. Wide. 26.
On second down, it's Elliott. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Watch the run. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide. 6 down. Check 26.
On 3rd down, Elliott. Room here to run. 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Kill. 24.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
To throw is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Watson, and he's going to go down again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And an alley to run. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. Back to throw, Watson. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's got Fuller. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check. Watch 54. Slam. Check 99.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 25 yards to the house as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Slam, slam, slam. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line 8. Here we go, go to 53. 26.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line 8. Here we go, go to 53. 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And the ball is knocked out, but I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
First down and
10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 13. Check 13. Check 3, check 3, check 3. 36, 36. We're going to 54. Wide in. Watch the whip. 26.
Now Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Check, check, check 41. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 9, check 9. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Watch safety creep. Watch safety. We're going to 53. Safety's creeping. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hey, kill, 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 kill. 47. Here we go, 46. Mike 41, Mike 41. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. 26.
Now Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They come out here in the I. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Here's Elliott. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Go. Jim. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Line. Check 24. Then we're going to 53. Sponge. No.
Prescott from the gun. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
We play to win.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. Well, they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Trying to get it that time to Stills. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
QB's traps. Let's go. Watch out.
We're going to 54. He's coming.
Elliott. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know, when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Watch the shift. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. Check 3. Check 3. Check 26.
They'll run with Elliott. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. We're going to 53. Watch twist. 26.
On second down, Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Check 3. Check 3. Kill. We're going to 54. Line in. Check. Check hot route. Hot 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Here we go. Line in. Check 41. You run. Show it in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. He's crashing. 26.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 13.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Watch the eye. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 26.
This is Elliott. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
You set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Watson, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Well, the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Robert Quinn. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. Hey, pick your game up. No. Off. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Big end. Check. Crunch. Here we go, going to 53. Check. Here we go, going to 54. Why? Check your hot read. Slam.
On first down, it's Elliott. Elliott at first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
You got nothing today.
Here's Prescott. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing on second and 8. Watson going deep for... It got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 72 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
For conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Check 99. Check 99. 47.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Check 4. Check 4.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide. Joker. Out. Go to 53. Check 26. Check 26. 26.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the interception, here's Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. He'll look to throw, and it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
At their own 13-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
At the 34-yard line.
We're going to 53.
On second down now, it's Elliott.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, we're going to 54. Why? Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 26.
On third down, Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Check. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
On first down, it's Elliott. A gain of 3, second down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the whip. We're going to 54. Why?
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's checking. Crash. Shoot. There we go. Kill.
So that'll back him up 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
I know he ain't got it. Check 9. Watch that. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Here we go. Go to 54. Why? Here we go, 47. Mike 41. I'm coming for you, son.
Here comes the first throw at OT for Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check 24. Then we're going to 53. Check 43. Sponge. 26.
Here's Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my number 1 play with my number 1 runner over my number 1 blocker. Get me the first down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Let's bring it. Here we go, 54. Here we go, 46. Shit. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. 26.
The give to Elliott off tackle. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 37. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Check 24. Check 24. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
First down, Houston.
Let's get the egg! Let's fight forward. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Get down.
Now Watson, his first throw of OT. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You